Continues, sa ikshan chakre kasmin aham utkranto bhavishyami kasmin va pratishthasyami iti. So the Purusha, he started ikshan chakre, he started contemplating, thinking. See, the moment you start thinking, samsara is born. Stop thinking. Every thought takes us away from ourselves. Every thought. In the deep sleep, no thought, we are with our own being. And we get so lost about everything we have got question. Hare Ram. And those who are unable to recognize this principle, that like when you ride a car, you go away from your house in the same manner. When you ride on the ahamvritti, the ahankar, you go away from yourself. See? When you are sitting in the eyes, you cannot see inside. One girl was standing near the window all the time, now and then. And the vigilance officer in the house, every Indian house has got a vigilance officer. The old fellows, we have nothing to do. So who has come, who has gone, what is doing, kiska phone hai, why they have come, what they are talking. They have no other business, so they keep, vigilance. So the girl was standing. In a day or two, vigilance officer reported to the boss. Our Kalpana is these days standing near their window all the time. What is the matter? Ask her, why do you stand there? No, I was looking inside the house. Will somebody stand near the window and look inside the house? In the same manner, when we are sitting in the windows of our personality, we will be extrovert. Paranchikhani vyatrudasvayambhu tasmat paran pashyati nantaratman. Till such time we are seated in our sense organs, our mind, we will be only extrovert. We will be destroyed and lost. See? Paranchikhani Vetruda Swayambhu. Vetruda, we are cut into small pieces. We become the seer, smeller, taster, toucher, thinker. So that one is cut into many pieces. And then we suffer. Then Kaschit Dhira, one rare genius, Avrutta Chakshuhu, he closes all the windows through which we peep out. This is called as Pratyahara. Now see, yoga students, they don't practice Pratyahara and they want meditation. Oh, see friends, Avrutta Chakshuhu, and yes, we do Avrutta Chakshu, but what happens, Swamiji, when we do Avrutta Chakshu, close our eyes, we go to sleep. Many people have this problem. When they sit for meditation, they begin exclamation, then they become question mark, and after some time, underline. Because we have never, ever thought of this possibility, that although the sense organs are closed, yet the mind remains. Although the mind is no more objectively lost in thinking, yet the conscious reality remains awake. The mind sleeps. Conscious reality doesn't sleep. Jagra, Swapna, Sushupti, Samadhi, they are not for consciousness. Jagrat avastha is buddhi pradhan. Swapna avastha is mana pradhan, basically mind. Sushupti avastha is ahankar pradhan, because of which our five koshas are not disintegrated. And samadhi is chitta pradhan. All the memory is stored as it is in the samadhi. Consciousness supports all of them, and yet beyond all of them. Therefore, Saikshan Chakre, he started thinking and therefore the world is born. So, Kasminno Ham Utkranto Bhavishyami Sapurushaha Shodashakara Prishtayo Bharadvaja Ikshan Chakre Iksharam Darcharam Chakre Prataman Ityarthaha Srushti Phala Kramadi Vishayam Karam. Now, he started thinking. Now here, the process of creation is indicated. What is the process of creation? Kasminnu kartru visheshe deha utkrante utkranto bhavishyami. How do I leave this body and who leaves this body? Is it the pure self or the doership that leaves the body? See, Bhagavan says, Mate sangha astu akarmani. Normally what we feel, I want to withdraw now, I will not do anything. This is not withdrawal. The real withdrawal is renunciation of kartrutva abhiman. Because karma is what? Action plus doership is equal to karma. So what we do? We stop doing everything. Stopping doing everything equally is a karma. See, in the 4th chapter Bhagavan says that karmani akarma yaha pashet and akarmani cha karma yaha sabuddhiman manusheshu. So he who is actively engaged in this world without doership, he alone is wise. And he who is only withdrawing, I will not do anything, and constantly breeding in the mind with millions of thoughts, he has understood nothing. He is actively engaged in thinking only of doing this, doing that. Therefore, Kasminnu kartru visheshe dehe utkrante utkranto bhavishyami. How will I, and who is that? When he leaves the body, I leave the body. And ahameva kasmin ma sharire pratishtite aham pratishtasyami. And what is that when it goes out, I will go out, and what is that when it stays in the body, I stay in this manner. He started thinking. See, hereafter, this jiva is analyzed from various standpoints. We will not go into that. That is not our purpose. We have to summarize the whole thing in a very simple way, I tell you, friends. What is that? Be attentive. Our journey is from Vyakti, individuality, to Abhivyakti, manifestation. And from manifestation to that which is manifesting. These are the 3 stages. So go beyond the Vyakti is rising above the body identification. No more functioning as the body, but functioning through the body. See? Now be attentive. When our body's all parts are healthy, take example, ear. How many times we have thought about our ear in a day? See? And if there is some small kind of abscess or mosquito bite, all the time, oh God. Why? Wherever there is abnormality, there is pain. In the same manner, the abnormality in the mind is thought, and when there are thoughts, we are painful. I don't know, I want to control the thought. Why the thoughts come? Let them come. Why are you worried? Because thoughts are not healthy condition. Drop the thoughts away. So first we drop the body identification, then we drop the notion that we are the soul. We are not the individuality, but we are merely the manifestation of the truth. Atmaupammena sarvatra samam pashyati yorjuna sukham vajati va dukkham sayogi paramomataha. Bhagavan says, he who is able to look upon the world as he looks upon himself, When it is possible? When the body differences do not create differentiation. Like the mother sees herself in the child. And when the mother sees herself in the child, will the mother have to be told again and again, "Arey mama, love your daughter"? No. It is natural. Because there is no sense of otherness. Atmanastu kamaya sarvam prem bhavati. See, friends. Therefore, here the teacher says, the reality has to be recognized as one's essential nature, and for that, this jiva, who is now being addressed, the jiva is conducting this inquiry. And what happens? Bhagwan Shankara writes in one place, the ocean can become the wave, but the wave can never become the ocean. Paramatma can manifest as the jiva, but the jiva can never become Paramatma. It is something like, one example, Ramakrishna Paramahansa used to give, that a salt doll went to find out the depth of the sea. And she told her, wait, hang around, I'll just go see how much the sea is deep and come back. And she jumped. She never came out. In the same manner, once we come to discover this conscious reality as the ultimate being that we are, thereafter, the same doll will never come out. The one who started the sadhana and who disappeared, instrument remains the same, but the one who is expressing is no more the same. See the difference. Therefore, now the story continues that this prana or this jiva, how the whole world is created. So pranam asrujata prana shraddham kham vayur jyotirapaha prithvi indriyam manaha annam annat viryam tapo mantraha karma lokaha lokeshu cha namacha. So the process of creation is said, sa purushaha ukta prakarena ikshitva pranam hiranya garbhakam sarva prani karana dharanantaratma asrujat srishtavan. So the first step in creation is from the Paramatma, the Hiranyagarbha came out. Be very attentive. Hiranyagarbha means what? Hiranyagarbha means where the total potentiality in the unmanifest form is available for manifestation. If you have to understand through some other example, you take the chickpea hard, dried one, seed. It is so hard you can't even bite. Your teeth will come out. Now the same one you put in the water overnight. It is swollen. It is swollen means what? Now it is ready to germinate into a plant. That state is called as Hiranyagarbha. So, first Paramatma, Ikshata, he is Ishvara, he is like the seed, hard one. And after that, Ikshana, left in the water for 24 hours, now it is swollen, and that state is called as Hiranyagarbha, the total subtle body, or Mahat Tattva is the condition. Now be attentive. All the waves come from the ocean. Do the wave, or rather, is it required that we have to inject the waves in the ocean? No. So where are they? So you dive deep in the ocean. I went deep in the ocean, but I did not see a single wave. How do you say that the waves are coming from the ocean? So what is my problem? I am trying to see the waves. Like I see the fish and the coral in the ocean, in the same manner, I try to see the waves in the depth of the ocean. Who can help me? Hiranyagarbha is the total potentiality, where all the possible combinations of expression are dormantly available. And thereafter, Srishtavan Ataha Prana Shraddham Sarva Praninaam Shubha Karma Pravritti Hetu Bhutam. Then from the Hiranyagarbha, the first thing that manifested was the Shraddha. See, Shraddha is the most important factor in one's life. All the spiritual practice is based on the foundation of Shraddha. Bhagavan Shankara says, Shastrasya Guruvakyasya Satya Buddhyavadharana Sa Shraddha Kathita Sadbihi Yaya Vastu Upalabhyate. What is said in the scriptures, what is taught by the Acharya, how that is right, that positive approach in understanding the truth and not the negative approach of condemning the reality is called as the Shraddha, Yaya, by which Vastu Upalabhyate, one is able to cognize the truth. Bhagavad Gita says, Shraddhavan lavate jnanam tat paraha sahyate indriyaha buddhivan kadapi na lavate. See, it is the Shraddha what is important. Shraddha is a positive approach to life, not negative approach. Such a student alone is able to achieve. Therefore, from the prana, from the Hiranyagarbha, the first is manifestation is the Shraddha. And by the Shraddha alone, we can engage ourselves for doing good in this world. If we have this notion that life is only between the womb and the tomb, when the body dies, everything is over, forget about it. So, Runam Drutva Grutam Vivek, both beg, borrow or loot and enjoy life. Anyway, after death, what is going to happen? Nothing. This kind of approach can be protected only by the Shraddha, wherein we are told our life is not only between the womb and the tomb, but is beyond. So all the good and bad that we do, we will have to work for it and we will have to pay for it. The Shraddha that the embodied is other than the body is required for the spiritual evolution. Okay. Then tataha karma phala upabhoga sadhanani adhishthanani karanabhutani mahabhutani asrijata. Then for doing the karma in this world, we require a lot of things, such as the karma, then the place to enjoy and do the karma, and all that is possible in this Pancha Mahabhautik Srishti. Therefore, these from the prana, first the Shraddha was created, and then the second is these Pancha Mahabhutani, the five great elements were created. And how they were created? Kham Shabda Gunam Vayu Svena Sparshena Karan Gunena Cha Vishishtam Dvigunam Tatha Jyoti Svena Rupena Purvabhyam Cha Vishishtam Trigunam Shabda Sparshabhyam Tathapo Rasena Gunena Asadharanena Gunapurva Purva Gunanu Praveshena Chaturgunaha Tatha Gandha Gunena Purva Gunanu Praveshena Cha Panchagunaha Prithvi. So the space has got only one quality, the Shabda, air has got Shabda and Sparsha, the fire has got Shabda, Sparsha and the Rupa, the water has got Shabda, Sparsha, Rupa and the Rasa, and the Prithvi has got Shabda, Sparsha, Rupa, Rasa and Gandha. Thus, grossification is directly proportionate to the number of qualities which are added to something. And in this manner, these तथा तैहि एव भूतैहि आरब्ध इंद्रिय द्विप्रकारं बुद्ध्यर्थं कर्मार्थं च दश संख्यात्मं च तस्य ईश्वरम् अंतस्थं संशय कल्पना संकल्प लक्षणं मनः. Then from these pancha mahabhutas, from the sattva guna aspect, the inner instrument called as antakaran is created. From the rajoguna aspect, the indriya, 10 types of sense organs, etc. are created. And from the tamoguna aspect, the gross body is created. In this manner, from the prana, this is at the causal level. एवं प्राणिनाम कार्यकरण च सृष्ट्वा तद इत्यर्थम व्रीहियवादी लक्षणम अन्नम. Now when the whole world is created, now for the living being food is required. Without food how will they live? And therefore vrihiyavadi lakshanam annam. All the pulses and the cereals, they were created. Tadascha anna adyamanat viryam samarthyam balam sarva karma pravritti sadhanam. And when the people or the beings eat the food, then they get the viryam, the strength, balam, to do all kinds of karma which are required to be done. Tad viryatam cha praninam tapo vishuddhi sadhanam sankirtyamananam. But when we are getting involved in the activities with our strength, there is every likelihood that we will do much more than what is expected of us, and thus wrong activities are always likely to happen. Therefore, to purify oneself, then the next step that is created, that viryatamcha praninam tapo vishuddhi sadhanam. Then tapasya is created. Because of tapasya, the purification of the mind and the body happens. And those who have done the tapasya, mantraha, tapo, vishuddha bahya, vishuddha antarvahi karnebhya, karma sadhana bhuta, ruk, yaju, sama, atharva angirasa tataha. And thereafter the tapasya, the mantras are created in the form of the four Vedas, the Rigveda, Yajurveda, Samaveda, Atharvaveda, so that one can purify the inner instrument by chanting those mantras while doing the karma. And then karma agnihotradi lakshanam, and various types of karma which are called as nitya karma, naimittika karma, then the different kartavya karma, nishiddha karma, all the details are created, and tato lokaha karmanam phalam. And when we do good or bad karma, then we go to the good or bad lokas, and teshu cha srushtanam praninam namacha devatato yajnadati ityadi. And thus when the beings are born, they are named. He is Mr. Devadatta, he is Mr. Yajnadatta, etc. In this manner, evam eta kala pranadi praninam avidyadi dosha bijapekshaya srushta taimirika drishti srushta iva chandra vashaka makshika adya swapna drug srushta iva cha sarva padartha punah tasmin eva purushe praliyante hitva nama rupadi vibhagam. So all the 16 kalas which have come out of this Purusha, like all the ornaments have come out of the gold, all the waves have come out of the ocean. Where will they go back? They will go back again to the gold and the ocean. In the same manner, these 16 kala, prana, shraddha, kham, vayu, jyoti, apa, prithvi, indriya, mana, then anna, virya, tapa, mantra, karma, loka and the nama. These are the 16 kalas. And therefore, one is again and again trying to keep his name and form immortal in this world. And the reality is hidden behind the name and the form. See the fun. Upanishad tells us, go beyond the name and form. And we are keeping our name and form so intact. Prana jai par bachana jai. Who cares? See, friends. Unless we recognize this basic principle, tyagi neke amritatva manashu. We hold on to our name and form so much that the truth is hidden. See, once we were going somewhere by bus, youngsters, most of them, and I normally, or rather always I sit in the back seat of the bus, I never sit in the front seat. So when I was sitting, one girl says, Swamiji, can I sit with you? Sit down. Don't eat my hand. Okay. Swamiji, tell me something. I see you started eating my head. Okay, we'll play. What should we play? I say, see, you know that boy sitting there, his name is Ashok. So I will say Ashok loudly. And then I will not say anything in your ears. Simply move the lips. And then you laugh. And our game is over. Then I say, see the result. So she said, then I said, Ashok loudly. So he looked behind. Then I had told her. She started laughing mad. And she said, I can't sit with you. Now that boy, Swamiji, can I come and sit? Yes. What did you tell her about me? I said nothing. No. Then why she was laughing? I said, you ask her. I was not laughing. You must have told something. I said, no, nothing I told. No. I said, go and ask her. So she went. What did Swamiji tell about me? I said, nothing. But why you are laughing? He said, do I have to take your permission to laugh? Who are you to question me? I laugh or I not laugh? He became so miserable. Because the reality is forgotten and Nama Rupa, that is superimposed. See friends, therefore, this one stone is dedicated by Dagdumal. Who knows who has come and gone? In Vrindavan, there is one place, when they took me, so many stones are fixed everywhere. So that local pujari, he said, Swamiji, you can fix one stone in your name. I said, okay, fix. It will cost only 2,500. I said, okay, you pay. I had no problem. He said, no, actually, when see so many people have done, it is very good thing, God blesses and all that. I said, look here, the name that is written on the stone doesn't know. And those who step on them, they also don't know. See? But we imagine, we become immortal by our name. Who knows? See, friends. Therefore, the Shodasha Kala, the 16 Kalas, they hide our reality and we stop living as a decent, dignified human being. Now, after Sa yathema nadyaha sendamana samudrayana samudram prapya astam gachanti vidyete tasam nama rupe samudra ityeva prochyate evam asya paridashtu ima shodashakala purushayanaha purusham prapya astam gachanti vidyete tasam nama rupe purusha eva iti prochyate sa esho akalaha amrutaha bhavati tadesha shlokaha. Like all the rivers find their fulfillment when they go back to the ocean. Rivers can never find fulfillment till they reach the ocean. And after they reach the ocean, astam gachanti, they disappear and also their name and the form. Gangaji is so pavitra, after Gangaji goes into the ocean, all purity also disappears, becomes salty. See friends, because Samudrayana, the ocean is their ultimate abode. So unless the river goes back to its own source, it can never find fulfillment in the same manner. How this fulfillment happens? Tasam namarupe, the name and the form, they are totally disappearing vidyete. They disappear. In the same manner, evam eva asya paridashtuhu. In the same manner, the experiencer, he is all Shodasha Kalaha, all the 16 Kalas, starting from the Nama Rupa, etc., they go back and merge in the absolute reality, the Parama Purusha, the Purnatvat Purusha. Then all the differences disappear. When all the differences disappear, there is no sense of otherness. There is no sense of limitation. There is only homogeneous presence undivided by time, space and objectivity. And then they are called as astam gachanti vidyete chasam namarupe purusha iti evam prochyate. Then the Paramatma is attained. This is called as Paramatma, Purusha, Esha, Akalaha, Amritaha. And this Paramatma is Akalaha, on which there are no different kalas superimposed. See friends, Upanishad, that's why I said, in the deep sleep, Mata Amata Bhavati. See friends, all our upadhis and conditions, they created a terrible mess. Therefore, all the spiritual practice is this. Get rid of the names and forms by having zero obsession for any name and form. So how do we start? We give up all the different names, hold on to one name. Om Sri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Slowly, slowly, mind will become cool. Give up all the forms, take one particular form, Lord Shiva, all forms disappear. And when only one remains, that one also disappears. See, in this manner, we go beyond the kalas. Akalaha amritaha bhavati. It is the name and the form of the ornament which are destroyed. It is name and the form of the waves that are destroyed. In the same manner, the upadhi and expressions of the upadhi, through the upadhi, they disappear. But the Purusha who is supporting all of them remains untouched. Bhavati esha shlokaha. So, about this there is a shloka. Arahivarathanabhau kala yasmin sampradishtitam tam vedyam purusham veda yatha mahavo mrityu parivyatha iti. The shloka is Arahivarathanabhau. Ara Ratha Chakra Parivara Iva Rathanabhau Ratha Chakrasya Nabhau Yada Praveshita Tad Ashraya Bhavanti Tatha Ityarthaha. Like the rim of a wheel is supported by the spoke, and all the spokes go and land on the hub. In the same manner, all the multiplicity of the names and forms is supported by this center. Be very attentive. No example can be perfect to tell the truth. Even this. See? How come? The truth is unlike. It is not like anything. The moment it is like something, Dvaita will come. Aprameya. It cannot be compared. Anupameya. It cannot be compared with anything else. So, how do we understand this mantra? Like the spoke of a wheel are supporting the rim. Rim has got a limitation. But this is a support which is supporting everything without any circumference. The center without circumference is Paramatma. The center with circumference is Jivatma. See? In the waking and the dream, there is circumference of Vyakti. In deep sleep, there is total absence of circumference. Therefore, there I am not man nor woman, neither young nor old, neither educated nor uneducated, neither husband nor wife. No circumference. This center without circumference is the truth. See, Arayivarathanabhau kala yasmin sampradishtita tam vedyam purusham veda. Know this vedyam purusham. This is worthy of knowing. All other things are not worthy of knowing. Vedyam is worthy of knowing. Tam purusham veda. Come to recognize this and see the important Veda. You have to only know, come to recognize. Don't have to do anything. See? Therefore, na karmana na pradaya dhanena. That is why we insist again and don't do meditation. Let meditation happen. And meditation can happen only when the foundation is clear and withdrawal is effortless. And this withdrawal can happen only if this, what is given in this Upanishad, is distinctly clear. So, Ratha Araiva Rathanabhau Kala Yasmin Sampradishtita tam vedyam purusham veda yatha mavo mrityu parivyatha iti. And therefore, don't be miserable because of death, etc. Pranadya yasmin purushe pratishtita utpatti sthiti laya kaleshu tam purusham kalanam atmabhutam vedya vedaniyam purnatvat purusham purishayanadva veda vijaniya. The Purusha Shabda word is referred in two ways. Because it is available in our own body, therefore Purusha, and Purnatvat, although available in the body, it is not limited by the body, therefore Purnatvat, infinite reality. See, this infinite reality come to recognize Yatha he shishya ma vo yushman mrityu parivyatha ma parivyatatu. So don't be suffering because of the fear of death. You know the most funny part, we never suffer because of death. We suffer because of fear of death. On the contrary, this is the only karma we do in life. We die and others suffer. So they have problem how to dispose of the body. Today was a holiday, today only he has to die. Holiday gone. So, ma dukkinaha e bhuya yuyam anta. Now, the teacher concludes, Tana uvacha etavad eva aham etat param brahma veda na ataha param astiti. Now the Guru Maharaj says, Pipalat Muni, that tam eva anushishya shishyan tana uvacha pipaladaha kevala etavad vedyam param brahma. This is all that is to be known about the reality. That's all. Nothing beyond this. Etavat eva vedyam param brahma vijanami ete etat na ataha asmat paramasti prakrushtitaram veditavyam. There is nothing more to be known beyond this. See? Many times you know how the questions come. The questions come, like yesterday I told you, after listening for 1.5 hours on the topic, that time management skills for managing time. And then the question comes, why your beard is white and hair is black? To such a person, is he worth addressing? After having studied Upanishad. Again the question goes, but Swamiji, why there are so many people miserable in this world? Ek laga. That means we are nowhere near the reality. There cannot be any question if you are really followed the line of thinking. There cannot be any question. If the question comes, we were not absorbing, but we were reacting. Therefore, friends, this is all that is to be known. Iti uktavan shishyanam avidita shesha astitva shanka nirutte krutartha buddhi jananatham cha. So to let the students know that there is nothing more to be known, otherwise they may have something. Acha, uske baad kya hua? Sometime you know, one person asked me this question. Swamiji, do you become sometimes miserable? I said, yes. When my jokes go flat. There are people, when you tell some joke, after, nahi, uske baad kya hua? I committed a mistake talking to a Aurangzeb. Jokes are not meant for analysis. See? They are meant for getting the point. So, after having concluded this, te tam archayantaha tvam hinaha pita yaha asmakam avidyayaha paramparam taraisiti namaha paramarishibhyaha namaha paramarishibhyaha tataha te shishya guruna अनुशिष्टास्तम गुरुम कृतार्थः सन्तः विद्या निष्क्रियम अपशन्तः किं कृतवन्तः इति उच्यते अर्चयन्तः पूजयन्तः पादयोः पुष्पाञ्जलि प्रतिकरेण प्रतिपातेन च शिरसा. Now the disciples, when they heard this all knowledge, they thought, now what can we give to the Guru who has given us everything? There is nothing more that we can give to the Guru. They felt so fulfilled. Therefore, only what they can do, they can worship the Guru, archayantaha, pujayantaha. They did the puja, they offered the flowers, etc. at the feet of the teacher. They did namaskar and putting their head on his feet. And kim ujuhu itya. And what they said, they did not ask any question. They say, Tvam hi naha asmakam pita. Guru Maharaj, you are our real father. Brahma sharirasya vidya janayitutvad anitya ajara amarasya avayasya. Because you have given us the body which is immortal, which is never going to become old, which is never going to go through any miseries. Jahan dvam eva asmakam avidya viparitam jnana janma varana जरा मरण रोग दुखादि ग्राह अपार अविद्या मोह ददेहे विद्या प्लवेन परमम अनुपरावृत्ति लक्षणम. You only by this knowledge that you have given us, you have taken us beyond this terrible ocean where the old age, then the disease, death, etc. are plenty available. You have taken us by the boat of the knowledge that you have given us, and thus we have gone beyond the limitation, and mokshakhyam mahodadehe iva param, and we have attained the liberation which is going beyond the relative existence of this samsara. And yasya asmat nityataha pitrutvam tavasmanam prati upapannam itaram asmat. Therefore, even our worldly father who has given us only this ordinary mortal body, that worldly father deserves so much of respect and reverence. O Guru Maharaj, you have given us the immortality. How much more you are worthy of worshipful for us. Tathapi sa prapujyatamo loke kimu vaktavyam atyantika abhayadatum iti abhipraya. You have liberated us from the fear once for all. Namaha paramarshibhyaha, namaha paramarshibhyaha, brahma vidya sampradaya kartrubhyaha namaha. So, salutation to this great Mahatma, the Brahma Vidya giver, and this Brahma Vidya comes to the student in the lineage of the Guru Shishya Parampara, and therefore plural is Brahma Vidya Gurubhyaha. It is not only Gurave Namah Gurubhyaha, because it is not only one Guru. No Guru can ever complain, rather no Guru ever complains, not can. No Guru ever complains that it is his latest discovery. Latest discovery is valid in the material sciences, not on the spiritual path. You know, there is one yoga very popular in the Western world. It is called as hot yoga, H-O-T, hot yoga or Bikram yoga. And some cases are also going on. So, one person asked me somewhere in Europe, Hamidi, you know yoga, is there something called as hot yoga? Actually, yes, there is. What is that hot yoga? I said, who told you?